a book so mysterious that it was banned from the Bible, a prophet so righteous that he never tasted death, a story so powerful that it has captivated seekers of truth for centuries. In this video, we will delve into who Enoch was, his significance in history, the prophecies contained in the Book of Enoch, and why this book was banned from the Bible. The Book of Enoch tells the story of the Watchers, fallen angels led by a being named Semjaza, who were initially tasked with watching over humans. However, upon seeing the beauty of human women, they were overcome by desire and decided to descend to earth to be with them. These angels introduced humanity to forbidden knowledge, including metallurgy, magic, and sorcery. They also taught the art of warfare, weapon making, and even the consumption of ritually sacrificed animals. Due to the corruption caused by the Watchers, God sent a series of punishments upon the earth, including natural disasters such as earthquakes and floods, as well as diseases and plagues. The purpose was to punish the wicked and purify the world. Enoch witnesses the trial of the Watchers before God and the celestial hosts. They are accused of abandoning their divine duties, disobeying God's commands, and corrupting mankind. As punishment, the Watchers are cast into dark, confined abysses where they will remain until the final judgment. Later in the book, Enoch is informed about the Great Flood, which would devastate the earth as divine punishment for humanity's sins. He receives revelations on how the righteous would be spared and how the world would be purified through this catastrophe. Enoch prophesies a great day of judgment when all human deeds will be weighed and evaluated before God's throne. On this day, every individual will be called to account for their actions and choices throughout their life. The righteous will be separated from the wicked. Those who have lived in obedience to God will be rewarded with eternal life and communion with Him, while the wicked will be condemned to punishment and separation from His presence. During this day of judgment, the Messiah plays a central role as both judge and redeemer. He is depicted as the righteous king who presides over the divine court and brings justice to the oppressed. His presence brings hope to the righteous and fear to the sinners. This final judgment is seen as the culmination of God's divine plan for humanity and the universe. It is a moment of ultimate revelation where the true nature of each person will be exposed and the fate of creation will be sealed. In the Messianic kingdom, peace and justice will reign supreme over the earth. The Messiah is portrayed as a just and benevolent king whose rule is marked by righteousness and fairness. Under his reign, conflicts will be resolved and harmony will be restored among nations. Evil will be completely defeated and eradicated. The forces of darkness will be banished, and the devil will be imprisoned forever. The Messiah will triumph over evil and establish a kingdom of light and truth that will never end. Shortly after, Enoch speaks of the resurrection of the dead. Those who sleep in the dust of the earth will be awakened and rewarded according to their deeds. This resurrection is part of the final judgment and the fulfillment of God's divine plan. During his visions, Enoch is taken on a journey where he witnesses the glory and majesty of the heavenly realms. He is guided by angels and ascends through the heavens, passing through various spiritual spheres until he reaches God's throne. He sees angels of different orders and hierarchies, each with a specific function in the divine plan. In one of his most remarkable visions, Enoch beholds God's throne itself, surrounded by a host of angels and seraphim who worship him without ceasing. He also observes the order and beauty of the universe, contemplating the stars and planets in their celestial orbits. Additionally, Enoch has visions of the dwelling places of the righteous in heaven, described as places of indescribable beauty, where joy and happiness are eternal. One important point to consider is that Enoch himself did not write this book. Scholars estimate that it was written between the 2nd and 1st centuries before Christ. In the Bible, only the Book of Jude mentions words attributed to Enoch. Behold, the Lord comes with thousands of his saints to execute judgment on all and to convict all the ungodly of all their ungodly deeds that they have committed in such an ungodly way. Many scholars suggest that this prophecy was taken directly from the Book of Enoch, raising the question, did Jude use an apocryphal book as a source? The scriptures do not explain how Jude accessed this prophecy. It is possible that he referenced an ancient and reliable tradition. The fact remains that from its apocalyptic prophecies to its celestial visions, the Book of Enoch has captivated minds and inspired reflections for centuries. Though it is not included in the biblical canon of many religious traditions, its influence persists in literature, art, and theology. Regardless of its origins and status, the Book of Enoch continues to challenge our preconceptions and reminds us of the richness and diversity of human thought on the divine. May this study inspire us to continue exploring the mysteries of faith, history, and the search for truth. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to our channel. See you next week with another fascinating topic here on Secret Channel.